Hello and welcome to the Netty channel. Now I'm surrounded by all sorts of goodies here. Some things have been sent in the post from friends, and some things I ordered on a website called Whatnot, which I also sell on, but I'll tell you more about that in a bit. I'll put all the details for the sellers in the description below and on banners on the screen so you can find out more about it. So on my gaming channel I've been opening, well not really opening, I've been getting packs of Pokemon cards. They're mostly Korean and there's a few English ones there as well. Mostly off a chap called Pocketadvntrs on Whatnot, and I got a parcel here off a seller called Flo. I've covered my address so I don't want putting that on internet. And what else have I got? I've also started a series on this where we have a chinwag, and just not, I don't think anyone's really interested in, you know, me really to know, but I just put it out there in the hope that it'll help someone, maybe, you know. So let's have a look. The first thing I wanted to show was one of my Aussie friends sent me these. They're adorable. It's off my friend Bella. And you got a kangaroo and a koala. I like the way that the ears got, and they're really soft. And also there's this kookaburra, and I've never been to Australia but I'd love to one day, and he just sits on your wrist like that. It's a hell of a comfort, you know, if you need something like that. But yeah, and she also got me a calendar from where she lives and a postcard, and I have a deep fondness for marine animals. I don't know if she knew, but she got me this, and I always use it as like a paperweight or an ornament. And yeah, so that's the underside. There's a made in Sydney, actual glassware from Australia. So to go with that I have to make sure that's somewhere safe. My partner 3D printed me, because I love manatees and stingrays, this Pokemon. I will have to paint it. And he also, the reason, made this as well of a manatee, and on the, can you see the paw there has got some kind of funkiness going on. I think it's mica powder, I think. I'm not sure. What else have I got? Let's do Flo's first. So this is a seller, Flo 1. She is on Whatnot, and I have opened it, so it's not like it's a surprise to me. I've not been very well the past few days, and I was just starting to, I'll show you a photo actually just behind me. There's stacks and stacks of Pokemon cards that I've collected. I wanted to, if I had any doubles or triples, I'll show you that project first actually. I'll come back to Flo, I've not forgot. But my partner said he's going to cast these cards in. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Actually, I'm going off on all sorts of tangents. So cast them in resin, like so. I've got some of the Sprigato, which are triples, Fuecoco. Actually, they're two different languages, so I might keep that one. Yeah, I might have to keep that one and check that, just from a collecting point of view. I like to make sure I've got all different languages, you know. Do you get me? I'm waffling. Anyway, so yeah, he's gonna cast them in resin, and he's done this is Heathen Emporium, his name is. You find him on Instagram, so you can see his work. He makes jewellery, handmade jewellery, and all sorts of resin things, and then cast it in this ball here. He's gonna put them on a light thing, so I'll be probably potentially selling them on Whatnot. But there's the little mice Pokemon in there, and then the Pokemon card at the back there. So that's the idea anyway. But with a full card, he's gonna try it. So first shout out there to Heathen Emporium. That's supposed to be Flo. I'm sorry, Flo. I went on a tangent. Anyway, I've seen this. So anyway, now let me think. I'll show you that at the end, because I've got something to say about them. It's cool. I'll go off on another tangent if I show you this. So I haven't actually opened this, but yeah, I think it was like a surprise setup kind of thing, and you don't know what you were gonna get, and I don't know really many people to trust on Whatnot, so I do make sure that I go for sellers who I know I can trust. So it's Lugia. Sometimes I call them Lugia, but I mean Lugia. Yeah, so oh, it was open there. Yep, you see, it goes on your finger like that. So I was going to go on another tangent there, for God's sake. But isn't that cute? There. New figure. I've done that one. What else have I got? Oh, it's like a Kinder Egg. Is it called a Sockadoobie? What's it called? Gachapon. Sockadoobie. So, you can tell how left-handed I am. Is it that way? It's that way. Oh yeah. So it's a little chipmunk. Alvin and Simon. Is it called Theodore? No. Chippendale. Not the homoerotic strippers. The Chippendale Rescue Rangers. That's it. Yeah. So what else have we got here? Oh yeah, so there's an artist, isn't there? I'll put up the name of the artist in a bit. We'll do that in a minute now. These were individual Pokemon cards. She wrote Netty on it. That's nice. So let me see. So Iron Boulder. Yeah, the flower lady. I do love a card that has a shine on it. That's that sandcastle. I think that's supposed to be a sandcastle which is possessed by a dead spirit. Isn't that nice? So that's the story I've heard anyway. Whether that's true for a load of bollocks, I don't know. But yeah. These are so good. Oh, I've started collecting Pokemon cards with people on. Opal's one of my favourites, little old lady. She loves doing quizzes. There's a evolved Meowth there, owned by this is Giovanni, and Gallade there as well. Gallade plug-in. We'll give them a nice home in a bit. Oh, Flo went to the trouble of... Oh, she put a little note on it. I didn't notice that. A gift for you. Right, and she knows that... I think it might have been during the stream I said, otherwise I'm wondering if a little birdie told her. That I like the clay Pokemon cards. I'll put the name of the person who makes them on the screen, and she makes these. So Staryu, these are made from clay and then photographed in various situations. See, how cool is that? So you got Magnemite evolved into Magneton there. That's actually one of my favourites. When I say favourites, I've got about 50 different favourites, you know. Toxel, I love the way he's sitting as well with his paw pads showing. Meltan, I've not seen that one before. His little chest piece. And how cool are they, the way that they shine as well. That's just an added Brucey bonus, that, isn't it? Ducklet, Murkrow. No, don't. It looks like somebody that I've met in real life, and I mean that in the best possible way. Woobat. There's another possessed. Sandcastle again. Little flower. Clobbos. Grubbish. Bliplug. Blip blip blip. I can't speak properly. Dunsparce. How nice is that? That's a little gift that she's popped in there with the clay. Thank you, Flo. That's really weird. If you watch this, genuinely, hand on heart, big thank you. So, and one of the things I entered in the drawer was for this notebook. I'm kind of thinking whether to open it or to keep it like that, because I've never had. This is like it's some official merch or something, and I don't think I've ever properly had a notebook with. I'm so sad. But at the same time, I kind of want to have a look, but as well, I don't want to open it because I'm strange like that. But how cool is that? Oh my god, I love notebooks. I love them. So yeah, and I don't want to use it. So there's an artist that Flo was showing on the channel, and I want to give a shout out. I'll put the Instagram. First, being this is an art channel, you know, it's the right place to do it, to give shout outs, isn't it? So this beautiful, beautiful artwork, and there should be a banner going across the bottom now. I don't want to look at my phone and get my phone out to look, you know, so, but it will be across the screen there and in the description, and that'll take you to all their links that I can. Oh my god, look at this. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Pikachu, but look at that. That's gorgeous work. Such the detail on the lines and the shadows and everything. It's absolutely stunning. And then look at the expression on he's a little duck, isn't he? Again, this is something where I'm stationary, where I'm like, I don't want to use it, you know, it's too nice. Purple paw pads on Eevee. Oh, Owlet. And Pikachu again. But look at them, they're too good to use, they are. I shall have to put them back in their little... That artist is amazing. Well done, you. Definitely seen them on Instagram. I shall pop a link below. More cards. I'm pretty sure this was another artist. Let's see those. Oh, stickers. I've got a whole pile of stickers on my desk. And again, do I want to use them? And the cats. The cats. And there's a little badge as well. Very good for Halloween. How good is that? I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure who the artist is of that, but I shall make sure to give a shout out to you. More cards. So is this one. Oh, there's 3 there. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, mamma mia. Scarlet. And that one. Oh, catastrophe. And that. There. Amazing. Oh, look. I've been thoroughly spoiled here, by the way. You know your boy the octopus, grapplocked. No. I like eating octopus. I'm not the biggest fan of this particular Pokemon, but that artwork and the shine on it, on the how nice is that? Look who's there! It's Fuecoco with his little friend, and the Sprigato, and the ducky, and there's Flo's business card there, and oh, look at this artwork, isn't it? It's so lovely. The detail on that. Oh wow, so nice. Right, so editing Netty, just let me tell you about these. My partner 3D printed this advent calendar for us. You can see there's a star U on the top there. So these little macarons here, macros, I'm gonna put them in their little hotel space until Christmas. Kind of forget who's in what, and then it'd be a surprise when I open them. I do have some off Pocket Adventures as well, but I'll show them near Christmas because they're right over there. And I don't. Oh no, absolutely! Come back, Oliver. Come back here. So, well done. Don't think Absol is going to properly fit in there. Are you going to be alright in there, love? You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. There we go. So let's just put them in their spaces there. And we can stay in the Bidoo Hotel until Christmas. Your paw is sticking out. Torchic, you gonna stay in there, yeah? Yep. Right. Okay, so that's everyone in the hotel until the 1st of December, apart from, let's put that down, these 2 lion boys whose tails were too big and manes were too big to fit in. So that means you're going to have to go on my desk, boys, okay? Right, so who have we got next? Should we do Joe's? Let's do Joe's. Right, and seeing as though this is an art channel, I'll show these first. Now there's about 3 or 4 weeks worth of things I've got from this Whatnotter. So there's a Lapras. Look at that. Lapras is my favourite Pokemon. If you can see, is like, it's not one dimensional. So there's like brush strokes on it, and I lack the ability at the minute to say the proper words as to, I hope that you can see. These are displayed on my bookcase. There's on the Squirtle gang there. How cute is that? That artwork is amazing. Like I say, I'll put all the links to everything in the description below. And the Charmander, the cheeky little face there. That art is beautiful. Let's show you some more, because I've got these as well. So you got War Hammer there mixed with Pokemon. You see, this was a while back, this was, so, but I think they're on his TikTok, so, and Instagram probably, but a while back now. Now I found out about this from my partner. I think used to do gigs with him, or used to something or other. I'm not going to give too much information on my channel. There's only 700 odd of you here, but you know, these amazing Warhammer. How do you just get all that detail? And now that's a Steelix, and all that detail on that, and I was like, right, I'll give him a follow. I have to check out this work. What a amazing skilled artist. Yeah, I hope that comes up lovely on the video. And also a big Pokemon fan. This was a key ring. I think this is an official merch one. So he didn't make this, but it's got stuff like that on there. More stuff coming up as well. Different, you know, just to change things up. I think he 3D printed and painted these as well. You'll find all sorts on there. You'll find something for everyone on that. So there you go, 2 awesome honest sellers on Whatnot, and then thrown in with the artist that Flo was saying about. So yeah, there you go. Now, one thing I do like about this seller is he takes the time to put a little tab on there so you don't damage your card. It makes it easier to pull it out of this as well. So, and puts it in a wallet for you as well. I call this a wallet for want of a better word. I don't know, plastic case thing. So these are all off pocketadvntrs Whatnot as well. There is a Pikachu there. There's the tab covering his face. There's a sloth, and as I say, I'm collecting people trainer ones at the moment. Is my cup of tea, or you know, like ones that completely fill the card. I absolutely love that. There's a appropriate one for an art channel. Monkeys, that's lovely. Charmander, often forgotten about. I call them the in-betweeners. So you got Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Charmeleon being the in between and often forgotten about, you know, like the middle child, Lily's Clefairy, that everyone seems to be showing off on Fred's. Fred scares me a wee bit, if I'm honest, but I try to keep it sweet on there. But there are some people who are a bit nasty on there, but they're rare, you know, so I just kind of ignore them. But people on the whole on there seem to be quite adorable, so yeah. Another people one. Do you know what I mean? Did I say a motor, mate? It's a proper V8, it goes like clappers. What am I on about? That's what it looks like he's gonna sell you. Got some top gear, mate. Don't say that. Caterpie. There's Owlet. It's shiny. Is that called a shiny baby? It is now. There's a duck. Like I say, some of these are from a streams from a few weeks, but I've not been very well, I'm afraid, to be able to do a video. Charmander. Nah. Oh, look at that birdie. I know that one mostly off the Pokemon Snap, the new one. Volcano Moth. Oh, look at Skarmory there. It's a jet engine, isn't he? Look at these eggs. A shout out to my eggs. I'm not funny. I didn't know that song until yesterday. It was on the taxi on the way to hospital. I thought they was talking about shout out to my eggs, as in execute. It turned out shout out to my EX. Kangas Khan. Oh, stickers! Okay. I'll put them on my desk later. There's a gold Steelix there. That's fancy. I like gold. That's stupid. Blissey. Oh, I love pink blobs. Oh my god, it's just the cutest Pokemon ever, or what? Cheshire. It's Cheshire, the Cheshire Cat. Ghost Cat. It's on my look. Articuno. Moltres. Oh, look at the dog, look at the pupper. It's just a little puppy. Just a little pup. And more stickers. And this one. It's the I wish to speak to the manager Pokemon. Vaporeon. Not being harsh. It's just the haircut I'd never noticed before. Oh, this little eggy girl again. Oh, look. Hello. It's such cute. Oh, wow, this is cool now. So, you got your sword and shield of when you're in the snow place, and then like the dark version of it, which I've not seen before. There's your flamenco la 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 there, and the flamenco, it's like being at Chester Zoo. So cute. Greninja, look at him now. That is such a cool piece of artwork, that. Very cool. Very cool piece of art. Oh, more posh ones. This little zebra. Oh, look! Late for Jedi training! Oh my god, what am I on about? Look, that's the... You know when Luke's practicing with the ball, with the Oh my god, seriously. Yeah. Target practice with the lightsaber, that's it. Oh my god, words are just failing me at the moment. Don't look at that. Mine. It's one of them, you know, the card with the codes on. You're not having it. It's mine. There's a Coco sticker. Another card there. I'm going to look later. I'm just showing these off. Look at the puppy again. Ooh, oh, real life one. Let's see. He's just cleaning his eyes, or right. So this one of the tags came off, and I'm going to do these gem ones myself off camera because I found a list of the ones I'm missing, and I'm wondering if some of the ones I'm missing might be in here. A hell of a lot of the trainer ones are missing, I think. What have we got here? Dragon Island Dragons or something like that it was called. Gem packs. So, what's been going on lately? Let's have a look at these and see what's been going on lately. I dragged the bin to me. So, I got the all clear that they reckon everything has been taken out of my chest. Again, I'll just insert a picture. 2 duckies, 3 ducks. Yeah. So everything has been taken out my chest. The tumour, the thymus gland, which shouldn't have been there. Basically, oh well, as you get older, your thymus gland is supposed to completely turn into a ball of fat. But mine didn't for whatever reason, and hence I had to have a operation to remove it, and they reckon they've got it all. I've got to have a checkup every... These are a few weeks ago, by the way. I've got to have a checkup once a year, I think, just to check that no tumours have come back. And pretty much what they can do is just zap it with radiation, radiotherapy I think it's called, if anything comes back. So they don't have to open me up again, open up my breastbone, and that saves right a palaver, doesn't it? So yeah, hopefully nothing will come back, but if it does, that's the plan. So yeah. In the meantime, oh, that's cute. I love them. I'd have a binder just for these, right? In the meantime, it's that pack with the Oppo on. Oh, tangent. When the first episode of Pokemon, where Ash is being chased by a load of Spearow, and he's trying to defend. Pikachu stands in front of him, and Pikachu jumps on his shoulder and attacks all the Spearow, and then Ash is in they reckon some fan thing that Ash is in a coma, and so is Pikachu, and he sees the Oho. That's the Oho, isn't it, right? Yeah, anyway, where was I up to? just seeing that, and it reminded me. Yeah. So, ooh, that's nice. So, where was I? So the tumour, they're going to check it once a year. Yeah, well, that's nice artwork. Cute pile. I'll make my cute pile later after the video. I think it might bore the knickers off people, you know. Oh, that artwork is lovely too. So, oh yeah, so I'd got home from hospital. It was great and everything, and I had I run out of medication, out of painkillers, and my doctors made an appointment, but it meant like for a few days not having any painkiller. I was in absolute agony, and they said, "Oh, your breathing sounds horrific. Can you come down to the surgery?" Oh, actually, it wasn't open that day. Tell a lie. I had to phone 111, which is a non-emergency line. If it's an emergency, you phone 999 in the UK. If it's not, you phone 111. That's a beautiful card. So, I did. I phoned 111. And so we're a bit. I'm more than happy to put through some medication for you. The thing in the UK is with medicine which contains codeine. That's like there's morphine. There's oxycodone, there's codeine. They try to get you to wean off it as quick as possible. Now I'm still having the pains. I'm having a job with my doctors to try to get the medication I need to deal with the pain. And that's a beauty there, right there. So yeah, I phone 111 and they say, "I'm very concerned about your breathing. Can you come to the hospital near me?" About an hour, less than an hour away, in a place called Whitehaven. You might have heard of it. It's a lovely place, I think, in Cumbria. I was like, yeah, sure. And they're like, right, they checked me over and they suspected that I had a blood clot, which was a bit scary. So I spent the night in A&E. They found out it wasn't a blood clot. They were concerned about some fluid on the bottom of my lung, and they diagnosed me with pneumonia, and then sent me home that day with oxycodone in a tablet form. I'm back on liquid form now because the pain is still horrific from the scar, behind the scar, and the pain goes right up into my neck and into my shoulders and armpits. So yeah, horrible. I was watching something on the telly, and an advert came up, and it was talking about Nurofen and how women's pain isn't taken seriously, and like, I can vouch for that. And I imagine, wow, look at that, I imagine that's happening to a lot of people as well. So not sponsored or anything, but I'll put that in the description below because it was quite interesting. Take that printout with you and hopefully you'll be taken seriously, because I'm not at all. These are some cool cards, and they're all, let's see, the water Pokemon, which I love. I do like these particular cards. Yeah. So yeah, my breathing has been horrific. It's not like asthma or COPD. I've not got neither of them, but due to a collapsed lung and having fluid on my lungs now, it's just I'm completely out of breath, and I've got this, it feels like there's concrete on the bottom of my lungs. It's horrible. It's not really cleared up, if I'm honest. And I don't know if I'm still suffering with the arse end of having pneumonia. I see a shiny at the bottom of that. But look at that one. It's the cute legendary puppy. Yeah, whether I'm still dealing with the arse end of that. And that came from just, I was in hospital and I'd had the operation, and they were trying to get me to that artwork though, look at that, trying to get me to breathe in and out as much as you can, and it just wasn't working, and they kept their eye on it, x-rays pretty much every day, this low radiation x-ray every day as a timeline, and they could see that it was just getting worse and worse, and I was on oxygen pretty much the whole time. I was on oxygen and A&E, and yeah, it's not any better. I have got a nebulizer here at home, but I'm begrudged to use it because when I did, the next thing I know I'm in A&E, so I've kind of lost trust in that. But yeah, I'm having a hell of a time, and I'm having this thing when sometimes I'm just sitting there normally and I'll breathe in and out and I can feel this like pinching in my lungs, and it makes me go like not hiccup, but like I don't know how to describe it. I think I did one before on camera, and it's quite embarrassing if you're out in public to be going like, you know, it's very similar to that. It's like sobbing breath. But some of these you'll see they're not open on the top. It's so my friend can open them on camera, and it makes good content for him, and he enjoys opening packets, so hence why they're open. And some of them you'll see there might be one missing or something like that. The reason being is he's pulled it out for me and put it in a sleeve, because it was a good, as they call it, a good pull. But it's a different language to me. That some of them you'll see, why is the 4 in that? That'll be the reason why. Or sometimes if somebody else who's on the stream is a collector, I'll say, can you put that in that person's pile? So that hopefully explains why. Oh, my Welsh side loves that one. But yeah, half of me is Welsh and half of me is from Liverpool. Yeah, it's my heritage. 2 left. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's been going down in Netty Town, and I hope you've had fun looking at all this cool stuff. Flow and Pocket Adventures, and I've got more stuff to show you, haven't I? Do you know what, I'll leave my own little shout out till the end. Look it in, that grown up little round blesses. Oh, and yeah, that one. So yeah, I've been putting them in folders. This is my newest folder, and yeah, I love this kind of layout with 9 of them. And yeah, hopefully you can see them. So I've been sorting them out, making sure the sameys are together. I'm looking after that one. Look. And yeah, I'm collecting. This is one of my favourite. Oh my god, this card. And I wanted to put them in a binder rather than in a tin, so I could, you know, look at them before I get them graded. So I'm going to start again with this folder is empty. Again, a lot of this is on my gaming channel with the cards, but I wanted to show this in particular on the art channel because there's a lot of art going on again. These, look, shout out. This, do you hear my tummy growling? Yeah, so I've been putting like reverse. Oh no. This one in particular is my favourite cards. So right at the beginning there's Lapras there, and obviously the water Pokemon there. Now when I'm actually battling on the Pokemon the card game Pocket app, I tend to use fire a lot, but I'll go with the flow with whatever, you know, the battle is. I've got kind of a mixed team, but I do tend to sway towards fire Pokemon, especially Charmander and Growlithe, Arcanine. It's Arcanine is the I'll call him the whatchamacallit, unappreciated legendary. Well, he was going to be a legendary, but legendaries don't evolve, do they? But as far as I was aware, he was going to be a legendary. Is that legend? I can't say that bleeding word. And this is the folder that I keep, like, see, reverse hollows and that in them. They are shiny, but they're not the uber posh ones. You see what I mean? 4 boys the same, but they've all got different. So that's got a master ball on, that's got the glitter on, and then that's got something else on it. That's interesting, that's interesting, that's interesting, that's interesting. Sorry, Bill Bailey fan. I mean the comedian Bill Bailey. So yeah, look, they've all got different bits on them, so you know, you have to kind of have one of each, you know, so at least. Fue Coco. And then one of my favourites to battle with is Houndoom. And I do like Togi P as well. Oh, he's so cute. He's a little Fido. And Froaky's cute. Duckies. I like Starmie. Gyarados, so cool. And look at the little squirfies. Yeah, so that's how I go about that. Now, on Whatnot, I do sell myself. I don't do it often because obviously I've had a few months now where I've been in hospital and recovering and stuff, but I do have some stuffed toys is mostly my thing, but I do sell my partner's jewellery on there. I'll provide a link in the description. So I've made a Off Aliens face hugger, and if you look on the bottom you see his lungs as well, and you see where it attaches to someone's face. So these will all be for sale on there. There's a Coco. I always think they look better on a video because on a photograph they kind of look like flat Eric face on them. There's Gengar. You can see them proper in 3D then as well, so I tried to include every bit of detail that I can. Oshi, Ashwak. There, looking happy. Togi P. There. And I will do a live show at some point and auction them off. So, yeah. They will be a little cheaper than the listed prices. There's a... Oh, I've forgotten the name. I'm very sorry. It's not Baby Yoda. It's not his name. But you can call him that if you want to. Tentacool. Blah, 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 blah. And Jiggly Puff. Look what he did to my face. I have trained him and he is well trained now. Lugia. I wanted to show you that, didn't I? So Lugia. I am wanting to... Where have you gone? There you are. Same. You could... Lugia. Oh. It's that way round because that's his back paws there. So what I want to do is for my partner to cast that in resin. I think that'd be quite cool. In a bowl just a bit bigger than that, I think. So yeah, who else have we got? We had Stitch. I've got Lilo as well. Lilo. And she's got her little blue flip-flops on there. And Blastoise with his cannons there. Star Me. There's Star You and Star Me. I'm not doing the French version of that. I'll let you look that up. I'm not doing an impression of that. And last but not least, I've got a massive Snoopy. He's made from recycled cotton. And that's it really. So again, I'll put all the links to everyone in the description below, so you can go and check them out. And I'll be live on Whatnot soon, and with these toys, so, and with my partner's jewellery as well. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.